And since it's May, that means that school is almost out for the summer, but that doesn't mean we have to stop learning. And that includes our nation's educators. By educators, I mean teachers, librarians, museum employees, anyone who teaches. Listen up, because there is a free summit just for you that is focused on interdisciplinary learning. So joining me now to tell us how we can get in on this free summit, we have Dr. Monique Chism, who is the Smithsonian Under Secretary for Education. Thank you for coming in studio.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here. I know so many people, especially in the DC area, we know of the Smithsonian, we visit the museums. What do you wish people knew more about, though, with the Smithsonian?
That's a great question. And as an educator, I think that our education resources are probably the best kept secret in the world. So we're trying to make sure they're not a secret anymore.
Yeah.
So we work at the intersections of art, history, science, and culture. We have fabulous resources online. We also have resources for professional development, like the summit that you mentioned, and also learning lesson plans for teachers across the nation. So.
Okay. There's a lot of tools out there.
I know
that you make it easy for teachers, right? They might be doing the harder work. How do they connect in with these resources? How do they find all of the offerings of the Smithsonian?
They can definitely come into the museums. That's kind of the best. Come visit us. There's something for everyone, right?
Yeah.
But also online. And then our National Education Summit is coming up this July. So it's become our premier professional learning event. It'll be a 3-day event. People can join us online, virtually, live streamed, or they can also connect with us in person. This year we'll be at our National Portrait Gallery in the Smithsonian American Art Museum, and there will be tons of things for people to engage in.
I know we're seeing some of the videos and photos of it. Is there a theme this year? Are there any themes that we're going to cover and people can engage with?
There is a theme. It's Together We Thrive, Connecting at the Intersections. And it's an intentional play on words because, you know, we're going through some difficult times right now in our nation. It's an opportunity for people to meet at the intersections, to seek understanding, to have curiosity about learning and engagement, and also that intersections of cross-disciplinary work, so science, art, culture, history. So Together We Thrive, Connecting at the Intersections.
Okay. Anything that you look most forward to when it comes to the event? Anything that you want to share with people that it's the reason to come, really?
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing that I'm most excited about is that our Smithsonian educators will be showcased and highlighted throughout the summit. They do fabulous work with teachers and educators across the nation, and they're going to share some of those best practices and talk about how you can bring that into your classroom next year. I'm also excited about our keynote speakers. We have 4 fabulous keynote speakers. We'll start off with Richard Collada, who's going to talk to us about AI and education. And then Missy Testerman is our National Teacher of the Year. She's going to share some best practices with us. The next day, we're going to start with Nicholas Smith. He's defined as a art activist, and so we'll think about how art becomes form of activism. And then also very excited about our last keynote speaker, Gitanjali Rowe, who was named Time Kid of the Year. She's a fabulous young lady, 18 years old, who's thinking about problems and how to solve them and how to bring solutions to the world through STEM. So a very exciting lineup.
People are going to take something away. I think even being in the room with people who get it, like they understand what you're going through. Is there a lot of time for conversation and networking? There
is. There's going to be a great networking reception on the second day. So on Wednesday, please join us at the Portrait Gallery and the American Art Museum. It'll be a great networking opportunity, a fabulous party, but also opportunities to really celebrate teachers and educators who are our most important professionals in the nation.
I think through the pandemic, we realized that,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
The need for teachers and what they do is so important and irreplaceable.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, well, we said it was free, right? It's still free?
It's free, it's still free.
I want to check.
So no excuse.
Yes,
you just have to register, just register.
Okay, and how you do that, it's very easy. Remember, if you want to register for the free Smithsonian National Education Summit, all you have to do, you register at s.si.edu/Education Summit 2024. It's all they have to do.
That's all you have to do.
And show on up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.